What is density? Why do some objects float while other objects sink? Why is a rock heavier than a sponge if they're the same size? And why can I never seem to float in the pool? Well, the answer comes down to density. And today we're breaking it down in just 3 minutes. Actually, don't know if that's true. What is density? Density is the amount of mass that's packed into a certain space. The formula is super simple. Density equals mass divided by volume. So if you have two objects with the same size, the same volume, the one with more mass is going to be more dense and have a higher density than the other. Think about two boxes, one filled with feathers and one filled with bricks. They take up the same volume, but one of them is going to be way heavier than the other. The bricks are more dense. What are the units of density? We usually measure density in grams per cubic centimeter or grams per milliliter, depending on whether it's a solid or a liquid. For example, water is 1 gram per milliliter, or gold is super dense at 19.3 grams per cubic centimeter. And air, it's much less dense. It's 0.0012 grams per cubic centimeter. Why does density matter? Density helps explain why some things float and some things sink. If an object is less dense than the liquid it's in, it floats. And if it's more dense than the liquid it's in, it sinks. Think about oil floating on top of water or a rock sinking to the bottom. Dense materials are important in building, cooking, flying, you name it. Engineers, astronauts, and even chefs use density every day. Okay, let's recap. Density equals mass divided by volume. It's measured in grams over cubic centimeters or grams per milliliter, depending on if it's a solid or a liquid. Density explains why things float or sink. And density is used in science, engineering, and so many more areas of study. Thanks for watching. And if you liked this, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss our next lesson. Thank you.